Forever, chemicals might be in your water. Low levels of PFAS are showing up in water supplies all across the region.
Just think about how much water you drink every day. On average, in the United States, the average person consumes 2 liters of fluid. Not all of it's drinking water. It can be soda, juice, etc. So obviously our bodies are water. And so the quality of the water determines the quality of your health. My name is Mark Borchardt. I'm a PhD microbiologist, and I've been in the water quality field for approximately 40 years. Contaminants like PFAS, nitrate, pathogens in water can make people sick. You know, groundwater is a little bit of out of sight, out of mind. For private well owners, it's called the tragedy of the commons, tragedy of a shared resource. That is, a person with a private well is responsible for paying the property taxes on that well, maintaining that well, but they don't control the water or where it's coming from. The other thing, though, is that unlike public water supplies, private well owners are not required to test the water. So they may not even know that they have a high nitrate level. They may not know that they're consuming drinking water exceeding the health standards. I think it's important to know what's in your private well water, and most people don't think about it. They just take it for granted. It's a lot like electricity. You flip the light switch, you get electricity, you turn the tap on, and your private well kicks in. So if there's a contamination event nearby that would suggest that the well might be contaminated or could be contaminated, I think it behooves people to have it tested. Especially for families and children's health, you really want to know how clean your water is. And again, it goes back to that shared resource concept. What happens on your land and what happens on your neighbor's land is what you are going to drink. So it's important to know the quality of your water and what your neighbors are doing. So when it comes to public water systems, people that are on a municipal drinking water treatment plant probably are familiar that once a year they get a written report of their water quality. And that's a federal law. They're required to do that. We don't have similar rules for private wells. There is no right to know for private wells. So a person needs to take for the responsibility to have their private well tested so they know what they are drinking. The other thing I would say is that there's a social economic injustice here in that there are people that can afford to put in reverse osmosis. That's not true for many people. Many people can't afford that. So unfortunately, the people that are most likely to consume contaminated water have the least means to offset that. Groundwater is underfoot. We don't see it. We don't realize that it's shared. But what people need to recognize is that what happens on the land surface reaches groundwater. If you pour gasoline on your land, you're going to be drinking the gasoline. So whatever you dispose of on the land surface with rainfall is going to come down. So nitrate, there's natural contaminants like arsenic and radioactivity, PFAS, microbial contaminants from manure and from human wastewater. All of that reaches groundwater. So it's very important for people to understand that there's no separation between the land surface and groundwater.